Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is 12:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this 16th day of June 2021. We've got about an hour until Fed news drops. But before that, wanted to get my recording in of Bitcoin here. So, Bitcoin doing what we've discussed it will probably do as far as, face some initial weakness here and, set up for a possible drive north or south. It's in a perfect spot to cause a huge bear trap. It's in a perfect spot to cause a huge bull trap. If I zoom out, there's just a ton of participation in this zone between 40K and 30K. I mean, we just see a lot of participation. So, we need to see a clear breakdown break a lower or higher, and then possibly a retest to confirm it as support or resistance. And yeah, it's just a chop zone in here. And I don't even know if we go from that high, from that break back in May to where we are now. If you look at the volume, it's fairly equal distribution of buying and selling. So, there's one side is going to get really big time stung depending which way this market decides to go. But the highest volume node here is certainly between the 36,650 zone to the 37,150 zone. That's a shared value area with the Kijun Sen right now. And I really want you to take a look at these trend lines that I've drawn. So there's one drawn from the body, another from the wicks. The entry on that, if we were to look at the 4-hour chart, the entry would be on the Ichimoku system, and if we were just trading it as a break of a trend line or an ascending channel. If I could find this there it is. 33,350 on the daily chart. That corresponds to a break of that high zone we've been looking at. So, yeah, this is set up for a pretty nice drop. The oscillators are confirming this too. All right. When you look at the RSI, look at how hooked that is. That hook is pretty significant. That hook is pretty major, and the fact that it's signaling clear rejection against 55. That should be something that you pay attention to, because that likely, did I say 55? Against 50. Likely means we're going to keep traveling south. We're probably going to visit the 20 zone on the RSI before we find another bounce, okay? So that's on the daily chart with daily RSI. You look at the composite index, same story. With the composite index, we've got an interesting scenario. We've got some rising trend lines here, and they get more extreme as we go. And currently, we've broken. We're just kind of peaking below this third upper trend line in the composite index. So we should expect a steep drop from there, really any time now. And then also look at the %B. This is a clear rejection of any move higher, because when you cross above 0.8 and you're below 60 in the RSI, usually that signifies a continued move higher. Usually that signifies a nice trend higher, or at least a prolonged corrective move higher. We're not seeing that right now. That doesn't mean it can't happen, but right now, looking at the current daily chart, it looks like it's not going to happen, and it looks like it's going to stay where it's at. So, yeah, we're going to be pushing south, and expect to stop. I think 30K, you're going to find some normal support there, but then below that, the 24,000 value area is probably the next one. This will be fun to watch play out over the next, over late today, Thursday into Friday, and then over the weekend. We'll probably have a lot to talk about on Monday too. But otherwise, be careful out there. Watch this stuff closely, and I look forward to talking with you tomorrow. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.